Are you feeling anxious? I thought so. Okay, we'll try this grounding technique and it works in under a minute. Hi everybody, Dr. Kelsey here with KML Psychological, and this particular trick, if you will, that clinicians have known about in the psychology world for a really long time is what we call grounding. It's so easy. Most things that actually work in psychology to better your mental health are actually the easy things. So stop looking for the fancy fix or the new supplement or this or that. Focus on the things that we know are easy, established, and they work for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is quite simple, and you might have heard of it before. What it is a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 process of grounding. And you can do this technique anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what your anxiety level is at. It doesn't matter. No one's going to know that you're doing it. And that's the beauty of us anxious people. We usually don't want people to know that we're anxious, which makes us more anxious, by the way. Specifically, I want you to have a grounding kit for yourself, okay? That's how anxious people, how we actually prepare ourselves to, get into situations where we know what we can do to manage and handle our anxiety. And honestly, that's half the battle, because anxiety is often about the what ifs. Oh my God, what's going to happen if I don't have this? You having your grounding kit and being prepared is less likely to have any of the anxiety actually hit you to begin with. So it's kind of a 2-for-1. Now, in terms of grounding, what that is it's focusing on the present moment. Anxiety, I want you to take this in, always lives in the future or the past. It is not in the present moment. Okay? So that's a helpful tip there too. With grounding, we are focused on the present moment, and we're doing it by mindfully focusing on the stuff that we don't realize when we're in anxious spins. So we are going to take ourselves through the 5 major senses, and what we're going to do here is we're going to take 5 things that we can see. You can choose any of them, but really truly look at them and notice them in a way that you haven't noticed them before. Next thing is 4 things that you can hear. There are sounds that are happening in this room even and around me that if I just get quiet, I can hear them. I can hear somebody speaking outside. I can hear the air conditioner. I can even hear myself moving on this chair. Okay, you want to get 4 of those. 3 things that you can touch, so things that you can feel. I'm a very sensory sensitive person. Possibly you are too if you're anxious like me. And that means I like to have things that are comforting in terms of my fabrics. I'm very aware of that, but that's one thing that you can do. You can feel the fabric on your skin. You may carry a fidget toy and you might move that around. That's what we're doing here. There's lots of different things that you can do. The next one is smell. So 2 things that you can smell. And there, what you're going to do is, again, carrying in your coping kit those things that are useful to you. So if it were me, I would carry like a lavender spray or possibly vanilla, because I really love those scents. Maybe those aren't yours. Maybe you want to carry something else that's a little bit more energizing. But carrying that around so that it's there in a little kit for you makes it available when you need it. If you don't have it, that's fine. You can smell other things. You can go outside and smell the fresh air. You can just notice things that are around you. That works fine too. But it's nice to have it in a coping kit. And then the last thing is one thing that you can taste. So for me, I usually always carry a water bottle with me, and most people don't know that that's really because I'm using that to ground. Anytime I need to take a second between what I'm thinking and what I'm going to say, I take a drink of my water, and that gives me a bit of grounding. I might also carry a piece of gum with me, or a mint or something like that kind of wakes up and energizes me in a different way too. Those are some examples, but there's lots of different things that you can do. What I want you to do also is notice the before and after. When you go through your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, see how you feel. If you just bring down your emotional temperature just a smidge from a 10 to a 9, as I've always said in other videos, that it means it's working for you. Keep doing it. Practice, just like you do any sport, any instrument. You have to practice your mental health skills too, or you haven't built that skill set yet. So they're not super highways in your brain yet. They're only little paths that we're trying to even discover. So have patience with yourself and know that you will get there in time. Grounding is about putting yourself in the present moment. It's not about focusing on the past, woulda, coulda, shouldas. or the fears and the worries and the need tos of the future. It's about being right here, right now. And it makes us more aware of what's happening in the current moment. Because us anxious people, what we like to do is to spiral. We like to worry about what happened and what we should have done or what's going to happen and predict the future. And number one, that doesn't help you with your anxiety. It only makes it worse. And number two, if you're looking for control, it's only going to take away your control. It's not going to give you any control. To have control, we need to focus on this moment. None of us have control 5 seconds, 5 minutes, 5 years into the future. We only have control over this one moment. And by the way, if you've spent this one moment with me, I thank you for that. Until next time, guys, remember, you matter, you deserve, and you're enough.